days and a half, the spirit of life from the power entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come unto Slack. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. Their enemies beheld them. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake there were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. So this is what you're going to start seeing, like these woes that are happening, right? Like, man, listen, so many things, so many ways that the Lord has to destroy this place, and the different waves that it's going to come in, and you're going to see it, man. Like, you know, some of us is going to be here now, and eventually, you know, them same brothers might not be here, man. They, you know, the scripture says people don't take to heart that maybe they're taken away from the trouble to come. You understand? Like, so it's not to have to go through all that, man. But at the end of the day, this place is going to be destroyed. Our people are going to be in rulership. We're going to, you know, those of us that change our lives, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, come back to our heritage, come back to our power. You won't have to die in the Third World War. You won't have to die, you know, in, you know, your oppressor's military. You won't have to die under the foot of, you know, some police officer for some dumb crap. You understand? So we can drop that one. Let's see. Might want to do this one in 9. Just 2 chapters over. Let me make sure. All right. Okay. All right, we're back. We're good. Okay. All right, so now let's get into some of this, some more of this judgment. Give me Psalms. I want to start with 10, I think, just because it precedes the 78, 79. Let's start with Psalms 10. I believe it is. Let's make sure. Yeah, you can just start at 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Most High? Why hidest thou faith? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
All right, which is the prayer of all the saints, man, of all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? I think they're doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? Going to church every Sunday, man. You know, loving everybody they possibly can. You know what I mean? And they asking the Lord, you know, like, you know, why can't we get any help? Why can't we get any relief? Right? Go ahead.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Mm-hmm. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Right, man. Like the wicked in their pride, they are persecuting Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Like they don't care about you or, you know, your situation. They could care less. You know what I'm saying? They're proud. They're in their heaven. You know what I'm saying? In their pride, they persecute us. And David is saying, like, yo, like, let them be taken in their own you know, in their own plan. Let their plan backfire on them. Keep going.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Most High abhorreth.
Right. The wicked boasted of his heart's desire, man. Like, you know, in other words, everything that he wants to do, you know, like that's what he's proudest of. You know what I'm saying? That he's able to do it. He went to the moon. You know, I did this, I did that. I'm, you know, like he boasts of his heart's desire and blessed the things that the Lord hates. Like, in other words, he says how wonderful it is for, you know, your woman not to listen to you. Girl, you are a strong black woman. You're a diva and a goddess and a this, that. He blesses the things that the Lord hates. He blesses a man, you know what I'm saying, for giving in to his, you know, lust and, you know what I mean? Listen, that's, you say you were born a faggot, you were born a faggot. That's just, you just love you. Self-love is the most important. Let's make a rainbow and go dance somewhere. You understand? Like, it's just, he makes everything that the Lord hates as if it's okay, it's wonderful. It's you just being you and being strong and being right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Oh God. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Right. The wicked through the pride of his countenance, right, will not seek after the Most High. Meaning his, you know, because he thinks that what he's doing is, you know, more important. He's not even he doesn't care what the Lord has to say. He doesn't care about the consequences that, I mean, like, even if they say they don't believe in the Most High, they don't care that, you know, they're being shot in the street, or that, you know, bombs are being dropped on them, or they're contracting every disease that you could possibly think of. They don't care. You understand? Because of the pride of their heart, because of their countenance, how they look at it is, I'm enjoying myself. I'm living my best life. You only live once. Whatever else dumbass, you know, puffed up sayings they have out here, you understand, and make them feel wonderful for being stupid, you understand, and wicked. The Lord is like, you know what I'm saying, he's against it. And what was the last part again? So like,
verse 5, sir.
Go ahead.
His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight.
Right. His ways are always grievous, man. Like, what he does, man, it's just so horrible, man. And the judgments for what he's doing, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even see, he can't see that it's the judgment of the Lord. Like, the Lord's judgments, they're so far above what anything that he thinks about or anything that he's on. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it says, they are far above out of his sight. For as for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Okay, go ahead and pick up from there.
Come, verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Right. What? Okay. Does that sound like anybody? What is that? How did you say that today?
It's like you said. He's saying, okay, he has said in his heart, basically, okay, I shall not be moved. Like, you know, he basically saying, you know, nigga can't touch me. You know what I'm saying? When he's saying, you know, that's what he's thinking in his mind. You know what I'm saying? He can't be touched. He can't be moved. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, and he said, for I shall never be in adversity. Like, he ain't never gonna be, you know, he ain't never gonna need nobody. He ain't never gonna be in no trouble, to the point, you know, he's basically, like, he's saying, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Definitely know what you mean. Go ahead.
If I could just help him, like, I agree with the first part. Like, with the adversity, though, I would say he's just saying, can't nobody see me. You know what I'm saying?
He said that. But adversity, okay, like, what is adversity? Just think about it. I know y'all know what it means. Just think about it. Like, what is adversity? Now, what do people say now? Like, okay, like meaning this cat is basically saying that I'm about to give it to you, but I'm gonna win all the time. Like I'm always gonna win. Nothing ever is gonna go against me, which is adverse. You know what I'm saying? It's adverse to what I'm about, or you know what I'm saying? But how do people say that now? Like, y'all definitely on it. Like y'all coming there. You almost there. Like how do people say that now? Sisters, how do sisters say that now?
Not sure, sir.
I know how sisters say it. I hear it all the damn time. Niggas get tired of me. They hate me. I torment them like them two witnesses. I get all the smoke in the world.
So like sisters be like, you know, I'm a god.
Good night.
Or I'm a goddess, or
I ain't heard that.
queen.
I heard it. I hear niggas say that more often though. Oh, you did say that about that queen. That queen. Niggas, you don't sit your foot.
They be like, I'm the GOAT. Like, I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm undefeated.
Okay, y'all are thinking more, okay, I see what y'all doing. I see what you're doing. I got it.
Sisters say, I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man.
Yeah, they say that too. But okay, read the verse one more time, and this is how I'm saying. Like what y'all say is right. But I see what like from what I.S.U.P.K just said right now. I kind of see like y'all are doing like this competition type thing. Like this is not okay. Where are
Versus.
Okay, he has said in his heart, right? This is in your mind, right? To them, in their head, they're so high-minded. They're puffed up. They're in their own conceit, like they cannot be touched. Like how you just said, everything that every one of y'all just said. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like in your heart, like I don't need no man. I don't need what you said. Ain't nobody touch me. I got this. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll be mommy and daddy. Whatever. You understand? And you don't need anybody, this, that, and the third. Because if somebody told you that, sis, your son needs a man around there, he needs a daddy, or if you tell you that woman like, oh, your daughter needs a man around. That's why she's out here, laying down with everything that, you know what I'm saying? She needs a man around there. I got that. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like in her heart, what it said in her heart, I shall not be moved, right? Meaning I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. Right. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. Forget you. You know what I'm saying? You do you. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. You understand? Now here's the next part. Read the next part after that.
Come. For I shall never be in adversity.
What type of person says that? What type of person says? What does it mean not to be in adversity? Anybody? Maybe that'll help first. We get that out of the way.
Oh, okay, so in adversity, meaning I won't offend, or I won't.
He said, or he ain't never gonna have no difficulties. He ain't never gonna have no hard times.
Right, like nothing bad is gonna happen to me. Right. Now, a person who thinks like that, what do they say? Like if I was to tell somebody, like this is okay, I tell people this is like, the Most High is going to deal with you if you don't change what you're doing. Now, we just read, it said, I cannot be moved. They can't be moved. In their heart, they cannot be moved, meaning you can't convince me to do anything else than what the hell I'm doing. What I'm doing is how, you know what I mean? I'm going to do it like how I'm going to do me. You do how you do it. You raise your kids how you want to raise your kids. As to them, they can't be moved. They're a Christian, they cannot be moved. I'm here. I'm this, I'm that. They're there. They cannot be moved. I get high, nigga. I just get high. You can't be moved. You understand? Now, you tell them like, oh, you don't stop doing what you're doing, this and that and third is going to happen. You understand? I can only tell you what it is. You understand? That person that says that they will never see adversity, what would a nigga in the hood that thinks like that, how would they say that today? I would never see adversity.
He'll say, I'm good, I'm straight.
Yeah, true. Well, okay, maybe not. That's one question. Let me see. They never see adversity. So, if you told them that they're going to see adversity, what would they say? The brother said, "I'm good. I'm fine." What else?
And if I may, sir, like they wouldn't be in the spirit to like saying like they don't need nobody.
Yeah, we got that. They don't need nobody. But missing the okay. Why? What? I'm getting to you. I'm trying not to get to you.
Would he be like, okay? Would he be like, well, how do you know?
No, okay. Think like, okay, somebody that you deal with and they don't want to hear you tell them what is going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. Like how they feel, they just like your God don't exist and it ain't gonna punish them.
How do they feel about you telling them that? This is that chance. Y'all brothers is that going all around it, like it's a whole, like I said, like it's like a hub on a wheel. And y'all niggas doing this right here. You just going right around it. Crazy.
Basically, who are you to tell me what's gonna happen to me? Or I guess predict the outcome?
Yeah, but that's not how they would feel about me telling them that this is like who are that is how they okay. Who are you to tell me? But how do they feel about it? Like, oh man. How do they feel? How do they feel about me saying that to them?
If I may, sir, I just wanted a couple brothers on the chat.
Oh, that niggas got it, nigga, because they at the home, they at the house right now. Telling somebody and somebody ain't trying to hear it. What they said?
Slocky. Officer Thumshaw said, they say, don't judge me.
Don't judge me. Oh, that's coming up on it. That's definitely coming up on it. Don't judge me, right? Okay. Now, that goes with they can't be moved, right? Like you can't tell me, like the sister just said, who are you to say this to me? All the truth. But I'm saying like, okay, the way the people I deal with must be like goddamn religious about they effery. You understand? Because like it is a sin what I be saying to them. Like it is nigh unto a sin. If I tell them the truth, it's a sin. Meaning to them in their head, I'm not somebody like the brother said, that's you and your God. That's what you do. That's what y'all do over there. But to them, they have like this religion now. And I don't know, if somebody else online got, you said, don't judge me. Okay, cool. True. Everybody right. But this one is like, the way I be hearing it, it sounds like it's a religion. That's why I was wondering if any of y'all hear it that same way. That's why I was asking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never heard somebody say, positive vibes only. I don't want that negativity around me. Like this whole, it's like a movement. It's like they are like, you're not allowed to tell them anything that is against what they want to do. If I want to get high, that's just for me. Like the brother said, don't judge me. That's you and your God. That's it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But now it's like this movement of it should be positive energy and positive. I can't be right. They hate the I.S.U.P.K. The people that I have to talk to and I deal with, they hate us because we have this negative vibe. They say because we're telling them what the Lord says. Because we tell them that they shouldn't do what it is they want to do, we're negative. I understand that. Because to me, it's positive anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm trying to help you. But if it's not doing what they want you to do or what they want to do, it's negative. And they want vibes only. So positive vibes, it's you tell me what I want to hear. It's positive. If you're not the person that's going to tell me what I want to hear, I shouldn't be around you. I should separate myself from you. And that's, you know what I mean? It's why our people are so messed up. Like you said before, we used to say it a different way. Like now it's like like what we was reading about, Esau or our oppressor, basically giving them the license to do it. Like, just go ahead and you just be you. You just be your wonderful self. And whoever cannot accept it, they don't deserve you. They should not be allowed to be around you. This, that, and third. You understand? And so that's what I was trying to see if anybody else was dealing with that. But I deal with that all the time. To tell you right now, that positive vibes. I hear that. If I hear it one more time, positive vibes. What is that? You don't even know what vibe is. Look at that. I'm gonna tell you about a vibe right now. You understand? Like, this is the Holy Spirit that I'm talking about. What I'm saying is the vibe that you should be on. It's positive as it can be. What you talking about is negative. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to hear it. So that's what this is saying. Let's go ahead and read that last verse. Uno más.
Come on.
Uno más. How do you say time again?
Yeah.
Tiempo. Uno más tiempo. It's not how you say that. Uno más tiempo. That's the one more. Anyway, go ahead.
Come on.
I ain't messing with the northern tribes today.
The book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
I believe that's it. Yeah, that was it. So all right. So now we jump from there and get on these wicked, you know what I'm saying, what they're about to receive as judgment. We're gonna go to 78, same book.
Sir, if I could, I got a precept for what you just read, what you just wrote down.
Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 10. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Most High, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
That's exactly it. I prophesied deceits, man. That's so cold right there. Man. Like, that's what they want. They want positive vibes and prophesy deceit. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me that God loves everybody and he loves my, drug addiction. He loves my sexual deviancy. He loves my worship of every other God but him. Tell me that. Tell me I can serve whatever God I want to. You understand? And that's it, man. Tell me smooth things, which is what your oppressor does, man. Well, we're going to tell you the truth, man. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you have to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to get yourself out of this condition. This condition has destroyed generation upon generation of our people, man. And it's threatening to be even worse, man, because of, the state of this kingdom, how things are happening, the things that you see happen, man, COVID. Nobody even talks. I keep saying that. Nobody even talks about AIDS no more. You understand? Sister want to give us an AIDS test today, by the way. I don't know if I told y'all that. It's free of charge. As long as there's no needle, I will let her give it to me. But this is her job. Nobody even talks about it no more. It's COVID. And it's the shake up of the Lord, man. It's what the Lord is doing, man. It's to shake you up out of your damn sleep. You understand? If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you have an opportunity now to change your life, to start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Doing things, the way the Lord wants us to do it before it's too damn late. You know what I mean? Like that, like it say in Revelations, come out of her. You know what I mean? Like this is what it's trying to help you do, man. You understand? Quarantine yourself, man. Listen, the white man tell you to do it. You just in the house all day. You know what I'm saying? You stay away from everybody. 6 feet away, 6 feet apart. We should make a quarantine for Israelites, nigga. Stay 6 feet away from every other nation, man. If they not in the truth, you should separate yourself by 6 feet. You understand? Don't talk, don't touch, don't shake no hands, don't do this, don't go to no parties. You understand? Like, man, it was wonderful during that quarantine. Niggas couldn't have no birthday parties. Goddamn, Christmas got shut down. You understand? Like, it was a beautiful thing, man, in the eyes of the Lord, in the eyes of us in the truth. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no problem. But for everybody else, they trying to get back to this normal. and the Lord is only going to keep you. You're going to see it grow. You're going to see it get way worse. So you better wake the hell up now. All right. So let's go to Psalm 78. Read that, Baba Kashar. 78 and 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old.
This is what you got to understand about the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will read this and not understand a word of it, right? This is the whole point. So the Lord is saying, like, my people, talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth. But I'm going to open my mouth in a parable. Like, nigga, you're going to have to hear me. Nigga, listen, you're going to have to go to class so you can find out what the hell is being said right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to open it in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. Meaning, I'm not going to just tell you straight out by you reading the Bible. What you're going to have to do is get up under somebody else, a man approved of the Most High, and he's going to guide you. He's going to show you what the hell it is. All right? Keep going from there.
Come. Psalm 78 and 3. Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us.
Right. I will utter dark sayings of old, man, meaning the scriptures. Right? Our fathers told us that. We've heard it before. We all went to church. We all went to mass. We all went to, I don't know, what do they call church in Islam? I don't know. We all went to that. But you don't understand what the Lord is saying. They're dark sayings of old. They're parables. I know that's why you left the Christian church, because what they were saying, they was talking about molesting little kids. You knew that wasn't right. So you cannot learn and just read on your own and be able to understand. The Lord is going to have to give it to you. The Lord is going to have to speak to you himself, or a man of the Lord is going to have to tell you. It's the only other way. These are dark sayings of old, the ones that our fathers told us about, the ones that have been there for forever, but nobody gets. Keep going.
Come. Psalm 78 and 4. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generations to come the praises of the Most High, in his strength, in his wonderful works that he hath done.
That is the one thing that Christians do understand. You can understand that. These are not dark sayings of old or parables. When you read in the scriptures, it also has the great wonders and works of the Most High. And we show forth the praises of the Most High in the Bible as well. Like, look what he did, man. He drowned Pharaoh in the Red Sea. Christians, you sing that song, Mount Zion. They got songs about Mount Zion and this and that and the third. But when it comes to these laws, statutes, and commandments, they don't understand a goddamn thing. That they cannot get. They know how to sing all day. Christians are the best singers on the planet. They can sing, boy. Beyonce is a Christian. She learned how to sing at church. Usher, church. Nigga, who else? Name. Go down the list. They the best singers on the earth. They sing the praises of the Most High. They know how to do that. They understand that. But they don't understand the dark old sayings. They don't understand the parables. They don't understand why these laws are so important to our people. They don't understand why